Oh no! Oh my god, they're so fast.
Orang Minahasa sangat menghormati ini hutan. Hutan ini jadi rumah sekaligus tempat kehidupan. Nah, apa ya?
Akan terjadi kepunahan terhadap hewan-hewan jika budaya makan satwa liar ini masih terus berlanjut.
Pahit-pahit sedikit ya?
Pahit.
Sampai selama-lamanya.
So we just left the church, the wedding is done, and there's a group of traditional dancers leading the way, and we're taking the bride and the groom to the reception area. Indonesian weddings are always a massive affair, and here, in this small town on the outskirts of Tomohon, North Sulawesi, the ceremony of Friendly and Nataling is no different. But there's one thing that makes this wedding different: the food being served. There's chicken, there's pork, there's boar, there's dog meat. Kalau saya perhatiin kan orang Manado tuh ada pesta apa-apa, ada syukuran apa-apa, selalu makan-makan. Kenapa sih Bu orang Manado tuh suka banget makan-makan?
Sudah menjadi tradisi turun-temurun kepada kami kalau ada pesta begini, undang tetangga, sanak saudara datang, masak sama-sama, ya kumpul sama-sama, bawa bahan sama-sama.
Everyone here is Minahasan, an indigenous peoples native to a hilly and heavily forested region of North Sulawesi. The Minahasan people have a rich culinary history that involves eating everything from pretty standard meats like pork and poultry to more exotic fare like dogs, snakes, and rats. But it's also a tradition that's increasingly under threat. While the Minahasan people's peculiar palates have survived centuries of cultural assimilation, including the adoption of Christianity, the government is now trying to outlaw the consumption of dog meat. That still leaves all kinds of unique meats on the dinner table though. And all it takes is a trip into town to a local market that specializes in bush meat to see exactly how wild local tastes can get. Halo Kak.
Halo.
Yves.
Indra. Ini kelawar yang biasa orang sebut paniki.
Warnanya hitam banget ya.
Iya, karena sudah dibakar.
This is Indra Lumanto, a local YouTuber who offered to show me around. Indra's channel is all about hunting and eating wild animals. The Tomohon market is sort of like his local supermarket, except here, rats are not only welcome, they're for sale.
Sini ada banyak semua makanan-makanan yang dari hutan biasanya dibawa di sini. Ini tikus. Ini tikus, ekor putih. Ya. Ini favorit, beda jenis sama tikus-tikus yang kayak kita lihat di got-got atau coba.
Ini lembek banget ya? Enggak. Ini belum dimasak kan, Bu? Kalau Kak Indra sendiri ke pasar ini sering nggak?
Biasa di sini saya beli tikus.
Oh, beli.
Kalau di kampung lagi malas cari tikus, saya beli lagi. Berbeda kalau kita makan hasil buruan sendiri sama yang tinggal dibeli di pasar. Ya kan?
Lebih enak yang mana tuh?
Lebih enak yang diburu sendiri.
Oh, gitu.
Iya.
Most of the animals for sale in the market were already dead. But on the edge of the place, I stumbled upon a scene that was, honestly, hard to watch. It's where the dogs were kept, packed into a small, cramped cages until they were killed and sold for meat. Oh my god. I don't know, I'm shaking. I'm shaking. There's a lot of things going on. Like, I think he just killed 2 dogs. Everything happens so quickly. It seems like it's a normal thing here. People are so used to it. I think I'm the only one freaking out and acting weird. It's scenes like these that attract the most criticism. Snakes, rats, and bats might seem strange to an outsider. But dogs being sold as meat have a way of turning that curiosity into outrage. A lot of it has to do with the way these dogs are killed. Local beliefs say that dog meat is best when the blood isn't given a chance to leave the body. So clubbing the dog is the most effective way to kill it quickly without too much blood loss. In reality, these dogs die pretty quick, which is, in a way, more humane than the way some other animals are slaughtered. But that doesn't make it any easier to watch a dog get clubbed to death. I wanted to learn more about the Minahasan people's relationship with the meat they eat, so I took up Indra's invitation to visit this village for a feast. But first, he told me we would need to go hunt for some rats. Oh my god, they're so fast! So now we're at the jungle that's pretty close by to Indra's home, and they're bringing these big knives, and I asked them what are the knives for, and they're like, oh, in case there are snakes. And that made me more nervous than the rest because I don't snakes. There's a cow! How did the cow get all the way here? I'm like 5'2", and this is too, like, all the tracks are too narrow for me. How did the whole cow get all the way here? Well, I thought it was gonna be flat, you know, when he said jungle I was like, cool. But actually, this is quite hard.
Hutan ini jadi rumah sekaligus tempat kehidupan. Orang Minahasa sangat menghormati ini hutan. Bahkan apapun itu yang mereka mau ambil di dalam hutan, itu mereka izin dulu. Artinya berdoa dulu kepada Tuhan. Binatang ini berkat bagi kita, karena kita dapat makan ya. Kang, namanya Kang Lemos rendak kah? Jadi tikus-tikus yang di dalam kita ganggu, supaya dia keluar.
Oh gitu.
Ya. Kalau mereka udah balik ya, balik ke dalam.
Udah balik ke dalam.
Ya,
Karena
kan
kenapa?
biasa mereka kan cari makan keluar.
Oh,
Ya.
tikusnya sedang mencari nafkah, guys.
Nah, apa ya? Terus. Ini anaknya kayaknya.
Aduh, kesian sekali. Ini tadi diapain?
Ditembak.
Ditembak.
Iya.
So cute. It's actually pretty cute. It's clean. It's not like the rats I see at home.
Jadi kita mau coba goyang yang ada di palem di atas sana. Biasanya tempat tikus juga di sana. Jadi mereka sementara ambil bambu. Mereka manjat, manjat sampai sini ya. Terus mereka goyang pakai bambu ke sana.
Oh.
Nanti tikusnya naik kan keluar.
Ditembak.
Nanti ditembak. Seterung. Nah, apa dia? Ciri. Weh, dapat. Hati-hati.
Masih
Hidup ya.
Hah?
Ini tangannya digigit.
Oh, digigit.
Iya.
Ekor putih yang ini ya?
Nah, ini ekor putih kan?
Ekor putih. Kalau ini namanya apa ekor putih?
Kemekeles.
Kemekeles.
Iya.
We got 3 rats in total. And it's been 3 hours also since we started hiking. So that means that's like an average of 1 rat per hour. They're just now burning the rats that we caught earlier. They basically just put a stick through its ass and just roast it through the fire. And as gory as that sounds, this is a much better view than having to see the animals being burned in the market at Tomohon. So I'm actually pretty fine at this. Like, I've seen worse in Minahasa. Oh tidak. Ya nyiprat. Udah semuanya nyiprat.
Kalau hari ini kita ada daging tikus, daging ular sawah. Kalau istilahnya patola, patola. Terus ada daging babi, jeroannya ya. Kalau begini lebih seru, spesial. Karena teman-teman bisa sambil kita ngobrol-ngobrol kan.
Ini ular apa sih nih?
Ini ular piton.
Oh, piton.
Di atas ini bilang ular patola. Bentar kita santap.
I'm stuffing a piece of bamboo with big heart. I'm really getting out of my comfort zone today. It's a very wholesome activity, like cooking together, taking leaves from your neighbors. I think I'm most excited about the veggies because they cooked veggies and they inserted some pork fat inside and they roasted it near the fire. It's so funny. I mean, they love meat so much that they can turn a vegetable dish into something that's not vegan friendly, which is so funny. So we're all eating now on this like table covered with banana leaves, and it's just a very communal thing. So everybody eats on the same place, and I'm gonna try to rat, and I'm pretty nervous. Kepalanya. Wah, nanti deh saya belum berani. Pelan-pelan. Soalnya makannya gimana?
Cuman biasa, ambil yang kulit sama dagingnya aja.
Itu dia pakai kepintaran tatamba.
Oh gitu, ya saya mau pinter nih, saya kurang pinter.
Pahit? Enggak. Pahit sedikit ya?
Pahit. Giginya masih ada ya?
Itu giginya ya. Rasanya gimana coba?
Gimana ya?
Rasa?
Kayak tikus, rasanya kayak tikus. I'm eating a rat and like I kept trying to convince myself that it's not a rat, but literally on my plate there's a rat's head with teeth intact. So the smell. I'm trying to be respectful and like act like I like it. And the taste is good. It's just that I don't think I'm used to the smell. But I don't want to be rude, so I'm just going to keep eating because it seems like this is their favorite meat. I can imagine if I grew up with it, it wouldn't freak me out as much. The more time I spent with Indra and his family, the more I realized how important food was to the Minahasan culture. It's not just a meal to them, it's something that ties everyone together. Every step of the process, from the hunt to the preparation of the food and the meal itself, is a communal affair. It's what keeps families and communities together, with a shared experience that's still steeped in local traditions that go back generations. Culture plays such an important role in deciding what we eat, and it's meals like this that help decide the tastes of this region.
Makan sangat penting bagi orang Minahasa. Itu bagian dari ritual di Saman Minahasa lampau untuk mengikat hubungan dengan sesama komunitas, tapi juga hubungan dengan semesta.
This is Denny Pinontoan, a theological scholar who's an expert in Minahasan spirituality. Nah kan kalau di Minahasa orang makan daging-daging tertentu yang mungkin orang lain gak biasa dari daerah lain, dan akhirnya ada sebutan, oh ini daging ekstrim, ini daging eksotik gitu kan.
Orang-orang dari tempat lain makan tikus atau daging aja itu menjijikan, yang kemudian dibuat ini eksotik, apa yang para ahli sebut dengan orientalisme itu, cita rasa orang barat terhadap timur. Padahal kalau kita mau bicara yang universal, semua kan adalah hewan. Tapi kenapa kemudian ada pembedaan-pembedaan itu? Jadi mestinya kalau semua itu sakral, ya semua sakral. Itu saya kira juga tradisi. Dia berkembang di era kapitalisme inilah, atau era di mana orang harus memenuhi bukan hanya kebutuhan, tapi juga keinginannya untuk hidup lebih. Orang kemudian menjadikan ini komoditi. Itu bukan lagi keseharian, sudah masuk dalam pasar, perdagangan. Apalagi ketika misalnya pasar Tomohon ini dia diberi label pasar ekstrim, karena jualannya untuk para wisata. Itu pergeseran luar biasa. Ketika sesuatu yang dulunya sakral, dan dia kemudian di satu masa dia menjadi komoditi, itu juga berdampak pada relasi dia dengan sesama dan relasi dia dengan kosmos itu.
The commodification of bushmeat has impacts beyond just the spiritual. While the market was full of bushmeat, it's only one of the places you can find it. snake meat, and others like it are for sale in regular supermarkets across the Minahasa region as well. And all this bushmeat is having an impact on the local environment. Some of the creatures, like this cuscus, are actually endangered. It's not that they're being hunted into extinction either. North Sulawesi has lost as much as 18% of its forest cover to agricultural businesses since the late 90s. There's less space for wild animals to live in their natural habitats, which means that the bushmeat trade has a greater impact on the numbers of endangered animals in the wild than ever before. So behind me now there's a female babi rusa, and that one is born here, but her mother was rescued from the market. It's so cute.
Berburu satwa liar. Itu cara hidup orang Minahasa dulu untuk menghidupi kebutuhan sehari-hari mereka. Tapi kondisi sekarang dengan sudah bertambahnya manusia, kemudian hutan juga sudah tidak banyak lagi. Ini sudah tidak ideal lagi karena pastinya dampaknya adalah akan terjadi kepunahan terhadap hewan-hewan jika budaya makan satwa liar ini masih terus berlanjut. Sangat sayang kalau misalnya hanya karena budaya, tapi keragaman hayati yang kita punya juga punah. Perlahan budaya itu juga akan punah karena sudah tidak ada lagi yang akan diburu, sudah tidak ada lagi yang ingin konsumsi. Kalau saya sih secara pribadi lebih suka mengajak makan saja yang sudah diternakan ya, tidak harus berburu.
Sebenarnya hubungan manusia dengan alam atau dengan sang halik ini itu ibaratkan orang tua dan anak. Alam ini leluhur paling tua orang Minahasa. Jadi ada saling ketergantungan.
Rinto Tarore is a tribal elder and master hunter. He offered to show me how hunting and eating wild animals is a vital part of Minahasan culture.
Mengambil ini pun menurut pemikiran kami itu bagian dari mengharmonisasikan alam. Diambil yang seperlunya untuk kebutuhan sehari-hari. Hasil pertama itu dipersembahkan kepada sang halik. Itu bagian dari harmonisasi hubungan. Karena segala sesuatu yang berasal dari alam ini, segala sesuatu yang diciptakan itu sumbernya dari Yang Maha Kuasa.
Banyak hewan-hewan yang akhirnya karena diburu terlalu banyak, misalnya monyet atau kuskus dan lain-lain, akhirnya dia mulai hilang, mulai hampir punah sampai akhirnya dilindungi. Kalau dari perspektif adat, kenapa ini bisa terjadi?
Sebenarnya hewan-hewan ini menghilang atau mulai punah bukan penyebab utamanya karena perburuan, apalagi secara adat, kan karena habitatnya terganggu. Hutan-hutan adat ini yang sejatinya jadi habitat, jadi tempat tinggal hewan-hewan buruan ini kan sekarang sudah tidak ada lagi hutannya. Diambil lagi oleh pemerintah hari ini. Dipergunakan, habitatnya kan rusak gitu. Jadi ya penting sekali kita untuk menjaga nilai-nilai tradisi sebagai wujud penghormatan itu terhadap para leluhur yang telah memulai tanah ini, yang membuat kita ada sampai hari ini.
Watching Rinto and his tribe perform this traditional dance felt like a trip back in time, to a period before bushmeat became synonymous with controversy. Indonesia today is a very different place, and so are the Minahasan heartlands in North Sulawesi. But does that mean there's no longer room for local cultures and beliefs? Do traditions need to stop if they don't fit in with the times, or can they just adapt and change into something new? It feels like both Rinto and Indra are in no rush to abandon their old culinary traditions, even if they seem increasingly bizarre or cruel by today's standards. Because, I guess, there's some things you can't ever forget, like the taste of red meat. Yum.